What's up, everybody? It's been a while since we did a commentary video. This one's going to be not edit that much, so I'm just going to wing it, play a random video, and just give my thoughts on all this stuff because, you know, a lot of people do ask me on my opinions on the DBD, I guess, talk of the month. Every month, there's always some type of, like, discussion going around. So, True Talent is a pretty known DBD player who feels that, you know, like, certain things need to be nerfed, certain things need to be buffed. Personally, I have never, ever had a problem with True Talent. I think he's a cool dude. DBD is a game that, if you really think about it, you get shit on for trying to win the game. It's funny like that, right? When you're trying your best to win a game as a killer, you get shit on by everybody. Oh, you're a piece of crap, blah, blah, blah. Like, I watched his video, and I watched Scott's video, and I just want to give my 2 cents about, like, all this nerfing Survivor Friends, and Survivor Friends should have longer gen times. Here's my 2 cents about it. Like, again, not fully edit, just me just talking, rambling. So if you want to listen to what I think, then, you know, stick by. So what I think about Survivor Friends, and you know me, I don't like facing Survivor Friends, but I'm not against it. If you look up J, Survivor Friends, I'm up for the challenge. Now, a lot of you have always asked me, can you do a video to explain Survivor Friends? How do you deal with them? Because everybody feels like I'm really good against that. I do lose against God Squads. I feel like I lose majority of the time if it's like a combination to 6,000 to 10,000 hour players, but those are God Squads. Those are like competitive players who like live and breathe this game. So you're not going to win those all the time. If not, maybe none, because, you know, communication. And this is where, you know, everybody's talking about, should they nerf Survivor Friends? Now, there's so many ways to avoid Survivor Friends. If you think it's a Survivor Friend, you can back out the lobby. It's not a big deal. Back out the lobby if you don't feel like you're up for the challenge. If you feel like it's a Survivor Friends, you can put on a better build. You know, I saw his video that, you know, Scott put out. He put out a video of like True Talent, you know, just losing to a squad, or I think it was a 2-man. I can't remember. And, you know, he didn't put better add-ons. You know, I stress this enough. Like, you can have 3 to 4, 5. Now, you can't put 5 slowdowns, but you know what I mean? You can have as many slowdowns as you want, but if your add-ons are not good, I feel like a lot of games that I lose is because I didn't run good add-ons. I think good add-ons against the Survivor Friends is the key to way to go, other than slowdowns, in my opinion. That's just number 1 tip. If I feel like it's Survivor Friends, I'm going to bring better add-ons. Like, say, for instance, I'm Clown. I see a Survivor Friends, I'm going to bring more extra bottles, maybe a Hinder add-on, maybe a Sloppy Butcher add-on, something to help me in the long run. If I run no add-ons, it's hard. The game is harder for you. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is what I would give is that you got to find the weakest link into like Survivor Friends and try to find the one that's not the best looper and get rid of them. Why? Because those are the ones that sit on the gens the most. Here's what I would do in this scenario. Again, these are just me on the fly thinking about this after watching True Talents in Scott's video, is that they need to make solo players experience better. Now, I talked about this, and a lot of people said this was a good idea. It would be nice if solo players can see other players in the lobby, like their build. I would love to see the Claudette's build. I would love, because then if I know if I'm dealing with like a baby survivor, yes, you could leave the game, but guess what? You're going to wait a longer queue time. But if I see like these survivors don't have a good build, I'm going to put on a better build. I'm going to be like, you know what? Maybe, you know, does anybody here have DS? Did anybody, you know, we should bring one. It's better communication. They need to make things better for solo experience. Another idea I would like to have is that I think solo players should have built-in Kindred. I think Kindred should be redesigned, even though Kindred's awesome, right? And I know what you're saying. Just run Kindred. Yeah, but at the point, Kindred doesn't really help as much because people still ignore you being on the hook at times. I think Kindred should only work from the beginning of the game until all the gens are done. Once all the gens are done, then the perk can go away. Something like that can honestly help out solo players, in my opinion. And I feel another thing they could add is more gestures, voice lines. In Home Sweet Home Survive, they have little stickers that pop up and say, run. These are easy ideas that make solo experience better. And I think it's time that behavior did do something for solo survivors, because everybody knows that's the hardest thing in this game is surviving on solo survivor, because not only that you got to deal with the killer, you got to deal with other survivors. You never know they're bad. You never know they run towards you. They never know they sandbag you. You don't know this because you don't have that many weapons as solo. So I went into the new mindset of running whatever I want now as Survivor. I used to give so much Survivor shit for running crazy ads builds months ago, and I stopped that because I was like, I need to see why they run these builds. So then I tried pretty much a whole month of running not the greatest perks in the game, like decent perks, to versus the strongest perks in the game, and the experience is slightly better, obviously, when you run stronger builds. Now, again, I don't have much to say about Survivor Friends because there's nothing that you can do to deal with it. If you make gens longer, it's more boring. Their Survivor Friends are already waiting in a long-ass queue time. If you take away their exhaustion perks, that's just dumb. Like, there's nothing you can do to, like, make it where it's fair on both ends. And I know what you're saying, like, oh, well, Killer, I know about Killer. I get it. But even I, as a Killer main, will tell you that there's nothing you can do to balance Survivor Friends. It's just a harder experience. That's it. You're not going to win all the games. And sometimes I always have to remind myself, or somebody in my chat would tell me, you can't win them all. And that's just it. Now, one way I would love for them to do, to compensate the whole Survivor Friends, is that I would like more blood points. Simple. I don't think showcasing who's Survivor Friends in the lobby before the game starts is a good idea, because people are going to be backing out. Now, if they do that, I think that a killer can only do that once per, I don't know, 10-minute queue, 15-minute queue time. Like, give them like a one chance, that's it. But I don't, that's just so iffy. You know what I mean? Just back out at whatever you want to. Like, then a player is forced in that game. I don't like that. But I would love to see who's Survivor Friends in the end game. I would like that, just to know that, yep, boom. It was a 4-man. That's why it was a little bit harder. I don't think anybody would ever say that Survivor Friends are not hard. Okay, if somebody says no, ask them this. Okay, what's harder? A 4-man Survivor Friends or a 4-man solo? I think more people are going to vote on 4-man Survivor Friends because they know each other, they know how to play, they know what perks they're running, versus 4 solo players. Not saying that 4 solo players cannot do the same as a 4-man. I just think that a 4-man, obviously, are a little bit stronger. Are they OP? No. No. Most times Survivor Friends dive hook and play stupid, and most of them just act dumb. Again, I don't think Survivor Friends should be nerfed. I don't think it needs any change. If anything, solo experience needs to be better. That's the problem with the game, in my opinion. Make solo life better and just leave Survivor Friends alone. Let them play. If you feel like it's a Survivor Friends, then back out. Nobody's holding you hostage. There's sometimes I even back out because I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to play these guys. These guys have a total of 12K hours. I'm playing Trapper. I'm not going to do it. And because last time I did do that, I faced a 12K hour team versus Trapper. Yeah, they steamrolled me in like 5 minutes of all the gens popping out. And I did have Ruin back then. So it was the old Ruin. So like that was a pain game. You learn from your mistakes. And I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section. I'm not gonna sit here and ask you guys like, comment, subscribe, whatever. This is just me. I don't know. I'm gonna call them J Rambles. J Rambles of just talking about different things. And I want to know what your guys' opinion about what we can do about this change to either Survivor Friends, solo. But again, my opinions are more towards make solo life experience better, because I feel like if people are playing, you got to understand this. If you make solo life experience better, then you might even have some that are going to stick to solo. They're going to be like, you know what, dude? I'm going to play by myself. I find it more fun or something like that. And I know maybe some might think that, no, you're just making Killer even harder now. You got to focus a lot more. I mean, I've stressed this so much that, people that doubt that Killer's harder, they never really played against a really good team before. I don't know. You guys go ahead, leave your thoughts. I want to know what everybody thinks. Again, no hate towards any other streamer or YouTuber. Just wanted to give my 2 cents because I get asked a lot on my stream, and maybe I could just link this video into my commands so make it easier. What do I think about Survivor Friends? But yeah, hopefully everybody's been good. Love you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. And yeah, ducks. That's all I got to say.